Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa and today's video is going to be a relationship reading. What we're going to be looking into is what's kind of going on in your connection with the person that's on your mind. We'll be taking a look at the joining energy of the connection, the energy between the both of you, and then we're going to be also looking at your energy versus your person's energy, just to give you a little bit of a deeper understanding of the dynamics that are at play within your connection. So this is going to be a great reading for any of you guys that are wanting to understand your relationship on a deeper level and also understand yourself on a deeper level and why you might be drawn to this person for whatever reason. So let's go ahead and get into some disclaimers. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so some of the messages may apply specifically to you while others of the messages might not. If something is feeling confusing or feeling like it's not fitting your situation, simply release it and let it go, and certainly do not allow it to get you upset. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all of the details on how you can do that will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are always a great way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal situation. And I do offer a relationship reading very similar to the one we're going to be doing here on YouTube. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. We are working with 3 piles today. Starting on the left with pile 1, we have this pink aura quartz. For pile number 2, we have this spirit quartz. And for pile 3, we have this blue celestite. So I want you guys to take a deep breath, think about your connection with your person. Go ahead and select the crystal or the pile you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box to locate the timestamp that will take you to your pile selection. See you there. Hey pile 1, if you guys picked out this pink aura quartz, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to be looking at a relationship energy check-in. We're looking to see what is happening with you and your person. So we're going to start with a few cards here. So joining energy of your connection right now is the energy of boundaries. For your energy, we have warning. For your person, we have support. For your energy, my viewer, we have compatibility. And for your person, we have chivalry. I'm going to go ahead and grab some tarot cards and then we will get into this, and I'm going to be building and layering on some more messages as we go. We are working with the romantic tarot today for anyone that might be curious. So let's go ahead and see for pile number 1, what is going on in this connection with their person. So starting off with the joining energy of boundaries, please. What's the joining energy of this connection? Oops, hold on. Joining energy of boundaries, please. We have a Queen of Swords. Clarifying the energy for my viewer, please. We have the Page of Wands, and clarifying the energy for their person. We have, what are you? This is the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. And we have a 7 of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. So there could be an energy right now with this connection of somebody feeling like they need to give up or throw in the towel here for some reason. I feel this is more on your person's side of things. One quick disclaimer though, before I get into the energies, guys. I'm intending for this to be you, my viewer, and this to be your person, but bear in mind it's a general reading, so you may actually find the energies are flipped in your situation. Just take it as it resonates for you. So what I feel right now is going on between the both of you is a need to really get clarity on this connection with the Queen of Swords and boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So the Queen of Swords energy is a very sharp energy. right? This is about clear, direct communication. And so I feel like both parties in this connection are desiring clear, direct communication and an establishment of what is what with this situation. Okay, maybe it almost feels like there's been some sort of like disagreement between the both of you, or some sort of behavior that's led to you, my viewer, maybe thinking there's a compatibility issue with this connection. Maybe you're a person as well. But there's a need and desire from both sides to set boundaries and to clearly and directly communicate what the boundaries are. And maybe this has already happened for some of you guys out there. Like maybe you've already kind of had a conversation with this person about boundaries and standards. But the Queen of Swords is like not about mincing words. Like I'm picking up on a very stern, strict energy from this connection right now. 2 pages here, which is interesting. So I feel for a lot of you guys, this could be a newer connection. Maybe you just started getting to know this person or just started dating them. Pages definitely tend to be kind of the more beginner energy when we're kind of just starting off on a new path here. Pages also indicate communication, right? They are divine messengers. And so it's interesting that both of you guys have pages coming up here, because definitely communication seems to be an area of focus and maybe even an area of opportunity, meaning something that needs to be worked on here. You, my viewer, I'm going to start with your energy. We have warning, don't dismiss the red flags here with compatibility and the Page of Wands. So for you guys, there's something that you are picking up on about this connection that is giving you warning signs. Maybe there's some sort of red flag here, and it feels like this red flag is having to do with compatibility issues, right? I think that you guys, through this connection, are getting to really decide or evaluate what compatibility really means to you, and really asking yourself, what are your needs in a connection? It seems like with the Page of Wands, this is a connection that's bringing some excitement in your life. Physical attraction is here as well. This could be someone that you like spontaneously like to connect with from time to time, but maybe it's not something that's super solid yet. But it's really important when you're assessing compatibility to really think about not only the short-term needs that maybe are being fulfilled by a person, but also the long term of where you want to go in your life, right? So I feel for you guys, maybe there's a red flag here around compatibility because you're picking up on something within their energy that doesn't necessarily feel like it's going to go the distance, like it's not a long-term compatible type of connection here, while there's physical attraction. Your person is over here with this energy of chivalry. So I feel like this person right now is maybe doing some reflection on this energy and what it means. Chivalrous energy is really about showing up in the energy of being a provider, a protector, a caretaker within a connection, right? And being able to do supportive things for others. It's interesting, support is coming up, and that word is what came to my mind. Like, this person, I don't know if they've been chivalrous with you the whole time, or if they're just now kind of coming into this energy because they realize that they messed something up. For some of you, they may be also talking to their friends about this connection quite a bit and trying to understand how they can maybe win you over, win you back in a sense, if you guys are in separation. This person, though, with the Page of Swords in reverse is giving me this energy of them not really being the most attentive, right? And I'm wondering if this is like the red flag energy that you guys are picking up on here, because the Page of Swords in the upright is going to be someone who asks a lot of questions, right? They're going to be someone who's curious about you. They're going to be someone who might even be a little bit guarded at first before they're just going to do this energy for anyone. You know what I mean? And so I'm wondering if your person is someone who shows up very chivalrous, like they will buy you flowers, they'll take you out on dates, they'll do all the things that like they're supposed to do when they're getting to know someone, but maybe there's an energy here of them not asking you a lot of questions or not really being super clear about their own motivations behind it. Like it feels almost like there's a disconnect here for them. So for you guys, we have the energy of playfulness, and for your person, we have a retreat coming up here. Okay. So I think that your person is in a place of maybe they have dialed back on communication or they've dialed back on their efforts. You know, retreat energy is about, it says disconnecting from the world. I don't know why for your person's energy, I continue to kind of pick up on someone who might be just like going through the motions of doing the thing that looks nice, but maybe not totally. It's like a disconnect that I keep feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's like someone who does what they know they're supposed to do, but they're not like really engaged in it. Like they're just going through the motions in a sense. That might just be for one of you guys out there. I don't know. But this person is in a place where they've either retreated from this connection because they needed to disconnect a little bit here. They're relying on their friends for support at this time. Whereas for others of you, I'm getting a person that might want to actually take you somewhere, just the two of you together. But it feels more like the first thing for most of you guys, because it definitely seems that there's been something that's happened here where you guys are needing to really cut to the heart of the matter and get clear about something, and it's giving stern energy to me. You guys, I think, are showing up in a more playful energy. Maybe things have been really serious between the both of you, and you're wanting to infuse a little bit more fun and excitement back into this connection. Your person's energy feels a bit more serious, though, to me. And maybe that disconnect that I'm feeling is they feel a disconnect with you. It's almost like you guys are showing up, assessing compatibility, desiring compatibility, feeling attracted to this person, wanting fun energy with this person. Your person seems to want more stability almost. And I'm wondering if that is why both of you are needing to have this conversation to try to get on the same page here. Okay? So let's continue. What's the joining energy of this connection, please? We have not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage. Yeah. Both of you guys, I think, are frustrated. I feel like both of you guys aren't, maybe you're not completely on the same page. Like, there's an energy of not getting everything that you feel you desire. Let's see. My viewer. You guys are over here with a not today. And let me get their person. And they have sunglasses. Yeah, your person is definitely like in a place where they're retreating a little bit here and leaning on their friends for that support that they're craving right now. And then you guys are coming up here with this message of boundaries again. So it's like you guys also, in a sense, are not wanting to really deal with this situation right now is what it feels like. You're wanting to keep things light and fun in your life and maybe avoid having to deal with this or confront this. You guys also might still be feeling frustrated or angry with this person and just not really ready to communicate at this time. And this person, it's almost like they're just kind of still keeping tabs on you, but sort of fading out a bit. It's interesting, guys. I'm really like picking up on this strong disconnect between the both of you, which is, it's again making me feel like this was like a newer connection that maybe just didn't quite get off the ground. So I want to look to see here what both of you guys need to work on right now. Like what's going on here with pile 1. So what do my viewers for pile 1 need to work on? We have feel unloved. And what about their person? What do they need to work on? Everyone leaves. So your person has like abandonment issues and oh. So, okay. I think you guys, this says you deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Your person says choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. So this person may be a little bit of a runner when it comes to commitment, but it's interesting because I feel like both of you guys ultimately are wanting the same things. You guys are over here needing and wanting someone who can emotionally support you and love you for who you are. This person is wanting somebody who is able to actually commit to them. You know, like they need to see that the person that they're dealing with is committed to them before they're going to allow themselves to commit back, if that makes sense. They want to see it demonstrated, which I think makes a lot of sense with the support energy that they're looking for here. I think this person needs to work on the commitment issues that they have and the trust issues they have around commitment. And I think you guys, for my viewers, were right, like we were right when we were talking about this compatibility issue here. Like, you know, there's a need here to really suss out, like, is somebody really emotionally compatible with me? And I didn't mention this, but with wands and swords, this is kind of like two totally different elements here. You know, wands is more of like this exciting, fun energy, passionate energy. Swords is more of like intellectual energy. So I feel for you guys, you might really be needing this like very passionate type of connection. And your person may be someone that's more of like an intellectual. Like this is the way that they connect with others is through the mind and through conversation. So there could have been some disconnect for that because of those reasons as well. Like maybe there was just kind of like a fundamental incompatibility here, which led to both people not feeling like they were getting their needs met. So it's interesting, pile 1. Please comment below. Let me know how this resonates with you and your person and kind of what's been going on in the connection up till this point. I always love hearing from you guys in the comments. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye. Hey, pile 2, if you guys picked out this spirit quartz, this is going to be your reading. So we're looking at what's going on in your connection, just giving a little energy check-in to see what's happening with the dynamics between you and your person. So we're going to start off here. For the joining energy, we have put away the computer. For your energy, my viewer, we have vulnerability. For your person, we have apology. Clarifying you, my viewer, we have commitment. And clarifying your person, we have soulmates. Okay. Let's pull some cards here, some tarot cards for clarification. And actually, we're gonna pull them all out. For you guys, we have calling in your soulmate, and for your person, we have romantic feelings. Let's get some more info here. And the energies may also be flipped, you guys, so just keep that in mind as well. It's a general reading, so you may find that you resonate more with this side or vice versa. All right, so clarifying this put away the computer energy for pile 2. We have the Magician, clarifying vulnerability for my viewers of pile 2 and where they stand in this connection. We have a 3 of Swords in reverse and clarifying their person with apology here. We have a 3 of Cups. And we do have a Hermit card in reverse. So it seems like for some of you guys that perhaps you have been separated from this person, or this person may have pulled back from you in this connection, and they're now wanting to kind of rejoin. So, or at least it's like they're coming out of this time of hermit mode of being separated from you or at a distance. I do see with the 3 of Cups that this person is wanting to reconcile if you guys have been in separation. So I feel like both of you guys, though, are manifesting each other with the Magician card being here in the center in the joining energy. And we also have put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So there could have been factors about work, or even if it's not work specifically, where both of you guys were too busy with work to be together, there's just something here, like something external to this connection that was sort of a distraction here. I do notice that we have 2 number 3s, the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Cups here. So this could have been for some of you like a third party situation where there was like a third party that was taking away from this connection or distracting from this connection for one of you or both of you. Maybe the third party is work. But this very much gives the energy of like both people wanting to work things out with the Magician. Both people wanting to come together, spend a little bit more time together, and learn the skills to be able to actually strengthen the connection again. And if you guys have been in separation, I do feel like both parties are desiring to call the other person back into their life in some way. You guys have it over here with calling in your soulmate. They have it here with the 3 of Cups, which is sometimes a reconciliation, reunion type of energy. Taking something to the next level. Okay. So there are like a lot of indications here though that this would be like a favorable reconciliation for a lot of you guys, because your person is over here wanting to apologize and you are over here wanting to be vulnerable and communicate with them. Vulnerability, you can be completely open with this person, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So I feel for my viewers here that there maybe has been some sort of a heartbreak or betrayal, or just maybe even a breakup that you experienced with this person. And with the 3 of Swords in reverse, this is showing an energy of kind of healing and recovering from this, and now kind of being in a space where we're ready to come forward and open up to this person about how we feel. And this person is over here with apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. I read this as this person wanting to apologize to you, and actually with them being like genuinely happy to reconnect with you, because the 3 of Cups, it is a very joyous energy. You know what I mean? It's an energy of friendship. It's an energy of camaraderie, fun times. Like I feel if the 2 of you were to come together, they would be really excited to see you and really happy to see you. Okay. There might be apologies that need to be exchanged between the both of you as well for some. Like this person may know that you have something to apologize for. They may know that they have something to apologize for. Like there's definitely this energy of coming together to sort of clear the air and to understand each other a little bit better. I do feel that your person is strongly connected to you with the soulmate card. And I think that this person, I'm really being drawn to these butterflies being here that have kind of come out of their little cocoon. I feel that this person might be different than the last time you saw them, or maybe they have changed some things in their life or transformed since the last time you saw them. I also think, again, this person is wanting some sort of a transformation in this connection. With the 3 of Cups, again, it's going from the 2 to the 3 sometimes indicates we want to take something to the next level. And maybe the next level doesn't necessarily automatically mean like relationship. It might mean we start off as friends, you know what I mean? And kind of reconnect as friends. But they do have romantic feelings for you. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So there is something more that they want to explore with you beyond just a friendship even. I do have to mention, though, with this Three of Cups, it's kind of interesting because it's giving this vibe of like someone who has some choices in their love life. And so this person, kind of going back to this putting away the computer energy, like I do feel like this person might be spread a little bit thin for some reason, like whether it's their spread between their friends or their spread between other commitments. It's like they have different choices in front of them, you being one of them. This could mean they have other options in love and dating. We'll see. We're going to get a few more cards in a minute. But I just feel like I have to say that for some of you guys out there, I do feel like this person has choices. But it doesn't take away from the fact that they have romantic feelings for you. And when it comes to dating and relationships, like especially when someone is in kind of like a dating mode, it's pretty normal to have choices in this day and age. You know what I mean? A lot of people keep their options open. A lot of people like to try, different people and go on dates and just see who they're compatible with. So it may not even necessarily be anything nefarious, but you guys know your situation better than me. If something feels off, then it probably is. So just bear that in mind. But I do feel that you guys are ready to reconnect with this person. I do feel that you're healing from whatever went wrong in this situation in the past. And with calling in your soulmate, I do believe that you are calling in your soulmate. Now, for a lot of you guys, I do feel that you are calling this person into your life because, again, we have this magician energy between the both of you. But I also think bigger picture for you guys are wanting a commitment, right? You are wanting someone that is your person. We have the two swans here, right? Like soulmates, like someone that you can really see yourself growing and evolving with long term over time. And to me, your energy feels a little bit more serious and more intentional than this person because, yes, they have these romantic feelings. They do feel a strong soul level connection with you. They are drawn to your energy, but they're coming back in with a little bit more of a fun, lighthearted sort of energy where I feel like you guys are coming in with a more kind of intentional energy of wanting this higher level of commitment. And if it's not going to be with them, then you're manifesting in who that person is for you. Okay. So maybe this is about you guys coming back together, and I'm really being drawn to the sword. It feels like there's a communication needed here, a conversation that's needed here between the both of you. Like, I do feel like you guys especially maybe wanting to have a conversation with this person to get really clear about the fact that commitment is on your mind, and this might be a big step for you guys to tell this person that, especially if they have been more of in a kind of fun, exploratory sort of energy with you. So let's see. Let's clarify here. What is the joining energy between pile 2 and their person? Ooh, we have karmic relationship. Okay. And let's clarify for my pile 2 viewers. We have girl with the snake. Okay. And clarifying for their person. What's their energy? We have the sunglasses. Interesting. So it's interesting that the karmic relationship card came up because I know, I think one of you guys asked me to do a video like telling you whether or not someone you're connected to is like a karmic, a soulmate, or whatever. There's a lot of those terms, and I think they're kind of open to interpretation, to be honest. But karmic relationships, it is kind of a type of soulmate, energy where this could be a person who you have known in a previous lifetime, if you guys believe in that. And a lot of times this type of connection comes in to teach you a lesson about yourself, and it can be really painful, right? Because the karmic relationships can feel very like intoxicating, like, oh my gosh, like almost addictive sometimes. Like they have their high highs when they have their low lows, And I can definitely see that you guys have been feeling like some sort of hurt and pain from this person. And I'm seeing a little bit more clearly why. So yeah, if you guys manifest this person back into your life and reconnect with them, I think that you are you're basically manifesting in another lesson for yourself, maybe a repeated lesson if you've already learned it. This says fleeting triggers turmoil, so shorter term connection with fleeting. Resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So sometimes with these type of karmic connections, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, why am I continuing to manifest this into my life? You know, and even if it's not this person in particular, it could be like a similar energy to another person that you have had a connection with before, and it's the same type of vibes. So whenever you continue to kind of have the same lessons presented to you, it means there's something that you haven't learned yet. So one of the best things you can do is to let it go, you know, unless you want to repeat the lesson again, or sometimes we need to repeat the lesson again so it really sticks with us, you know what I mean? And there's no shame in that. But I do feel that you and this person, if you come back together, it does seem like it's going to be shorter term, and it does seem like there's a lesson that's going to be presented to you. You guys have the girl with the snake here, which talks about the empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling, and boundaries, okay? So I think that with this coming up on your energy, you guys, I think, have probably given a lot of love to this person, and they may not have known exactly like how to love you in return. You know, like I always talk about this when we have snakes come up on the channel, because snakes, they're not always bad. It depends on the reading and how I interpret it. But a snake by nature is a cold-blooded creature. So it has to rely on an external source to regulate its body temperature, or it dies, right? That's why people who own snakes have to have like a heat lamp and all this stuff, because it'll die if it doesn't have that heat source. And so this person, I think, has used you as a heat source, quote unquote. They cannot regulate their own body temperature, meaning they have poor boundaries. They latch on to other people and expect the other person to take care of them, while not necessarily being able to reciprocate that level of care in return. It almost kind of gives me like MGK and Megan Fox vibes, like no shade to like MGK or anything like that, but I kind of see that dynamic a little bit in their connection, where it seems like she is so like down for him and just knows so much about him, and she loves him so much. And I'm not saying he doesn't in return, but just from an outside perspective looking in, it seems like he doesn't have the same level of maturity as her, you know, and that's kind of the vibe that I feel when I'm looking at this girl with the snake energy. So I think if you guys do end up reconciling with this person, you just want to be cautious about having boundaries here and not letting this person kind of take advantage of you and worm their way back into your life unless they've made some real significant changes here. And that could be the test, right? Because I was picking up on the fact that this person has made changes, okay? Your person here with sunglasses, I do think that they are still watching you. But my fear with this person is that they're not seeing things completely clearly. You know, like you guys, I think, really shine the light on this person's deficiencies, whether you have verbally communicated it to them or whether your energy just kind of makes them have to face like where they go wrong. And it's almost like they're trying to you're a light worker to this person in a sense, where like you're really showing them what they need to fix and what's going wrong. And I don't know if they're totally ready to face it yet with the sunglasses. Like it almost feels painful to them to like see themselves in that light. So what I'm getting with the sunglasses is there's still kind of this resistance to seeing it as brightly as they would like, or as they would need to in order to make the changes. All right. So we're going to end the reading by looking into what you guys both need to work on here. So what does my pile 1 viewer need to work on, please? We have getting crumbs. And what does their person need to work on? Too much work. So yeah. Very interesting. Like both of these really talk about effort here. Your person is over here saying, you tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. And that's what I was picking up on with like, you guys' energy feels more serious, more grounded. Commitment is about like committing to something and putting in the time and effort and energy to really build something strong. This person is showing up in this very playful energy, right? Underneath it all, this person I think has an issue with commitment. I think they have an issue with being fully vulnerable with others. And at the first sign of anything hard, this person may phase out a little bit because they don't even want to go there. And that's their own healing journey that they are on, that they need to, that's something they need to work on within themselves. So it's interesting that their issue is putting effort into relationships, whereas what you guys need to work on is not accepting crumbs. And I feel like that's the issue, is like this person is only able to tangibly give crumbs. Like they may be good for a long, like a short period of time or like a fun time, but over a long period of time, this is not a person who's in a space where they're ready for that commitment, for that dedication to someone else. This says you deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. And again, that's what I get with this calling in your soulmate. There is still a connection, a draw to this person, but I feel like my viewers of Pile 2 are starting to grow from this. Like you're starting to understand it a little bit better. And there is this emphasis on calling in the right person, not this person in particular, or not settling for this person. Unless this person has made the changes, in which case I do see that there are some promising energies here because you guys both do have feelings for each other. Your person has romantic feelings for you, but I think that this group just needs to continue to keep their eye on the bigger picture of what it is they want in a relationship. And if you reconnect with this person, you've got to hold yourself to that standard of not accepting crumbs if that's all they're able to give. So hopefully this made sense, you guys. I feel like I just went on for a while, but we're going to go ahead and end your message here. Please comment below, though. Let me know how it resonates with you and your person. And I always love hearing just all your different situations in the comments. So let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. If you guys picked out this Celestite crystal, looks like a little jelly bean. This is going to be your reading. So we're going to be looking at what's kind of going on between you and your person. Like what are the dynamics at play with your connection? So starting us off with the joining energy, we have different pages. For your energy, we have stability. For theirs, we have obstacles. For your energy, we have worthiness. And for theirs, we have manifestation. For you guys, we have reconciliation, and for them, we have attraction. Let me pull some tarot cards, and we're going to get into this energy. I also want to say that sometimes these energies might be flipped. Again, it's a general reading, so you guys may actually find you resonate more with the other side, but the way I'm going to interpret it is the way that I intended, where this is going to be you, my viewer. But just take it however it resonates best with you. So we are working with the Romantic Tarot today for anyone who is curious. So let's go ahead and see joining energy of this connection with Pile 3 and their person. So I want to get clarification on what this different pages is about here. You and this person don't share the same vision. So what is this about? We have a Queen of Pentacles. Clarifying energy for my viewers with stability. What is this energy about? We have a Three of Pentacles. And clarifying energy with your person with obstacles, please. We have the Death card. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So I have to tell you guys, Temperance energy is interesting because especially with you guys having this energy of different pages between the both of you, I feel that Temperance is kind of talking about you and this person might just be very fundamentally different, right? Like Temperance is all about being able to kind of mix and alchemize different energies to create harmony. And a lot of times It's possible, but it takes time and it takes patience and it takes dedication. And so that could be the issue here with the different pages, is that you and this person might just be in a case of opposites attract in some aspects. We have a lot of earth energy here. We also have Scorpio energy here with your person. So, what is going on here? So you and this person are showing up as being on different pages with the Queen of Pentacles in the joining energy. So the first thing that kind of came to my mind when I saw this Queen of Pentacles come out was there could be something different here around career and finances that is causing some friction here. Maybe somebody in this connection is not financially stable, or not feeling the best about their work situation right now. Queen of Pentacles energy is also the energy of putting in effort. Pentacles energy is effort. It is grounding a connection in a practical sense and taking care of it and nurturing it and being responsible for it. And so with this coming up as the joining energy, this seems to be where we have some differences here, where maybe we have one person that's wanting to show up and place this tangible effort into the connection and another person who is not. And I do kind of see that pretty plainly displayed here with the other cards. You, my viewer, are approaching this connection as wanting to work together, right? Wanting to work as a team, wanting to create stability within this relationship. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. It is about collaboration. It's about let's see what we can do, right? To get things on track, to ground this in reality. And I feel that you, my viewer, are wanting, if you've been in separation from this person, you're desiring reconciliation here. You're wanting this person to maybe come back into your life and be able to kind of work things out with you, and move forward with kind of grounding this connection in a stable way. But one thing that I'm noticing about this Three of Pentacles is this person here almost looks like they are trying to force these rings apart, or use some sort of force on them to get some sort of result, whatever he's trying to do. And I would ask yourself if you guys might be energetically forcing the situation, trying to work with someone who might not be wanting to work with you. And what I feel here with this person, with obstacles being here and the Death card, is that this person, I feel, has really kind of energetically turned their back on this connection, right? We have a literal scene of someone mourning. I feel like this person probably understands that you've made some sort of an impact in their life. The Death card, typically, when we see this in a relationship reading, it's we know and we recognize that someone has made a mark on us. They've left a mark on us in our life, but it's time to move forward into new ventures, into new energies. I feel like this person is kind of mourning the loss of this connection, but ultimately wanting to move on from it, wanting to move away from it. And this could be why we have this friction energy here with the Three of Pentacles, because you guys are kind of energetically maybe still reaching for this person or wanting to still work things out with this person, and they're not. I'm not seeing that they want to do that right now. And, going back to Temperance also talks about divine timing, right? Needing to be patient and allowing things to come together in divine timing. And I feel like you, my viewer, are really showing up here as wanting to put a lot of effort into this situation, take a lot of action into this situation, when I feel like what you really should be doing is kind of accepting the situation for what it is, leaning back a little bit, and really seeing how this person is acting, because there's power in the pause. There's power in not putting in the effort for once, right? And really looking at the situation for what it is. If you guys have ever been in a relationship with anyone, whether it's a friend, family member, whoever, and you just kind of are always the one reaching out to them or always the one putting in the effort, sometimes if you're questioning things, it can be really powerful to just stop doing that. And, if you stop reaching out, see if they ever do. Then you're going to know for sure where you stand with someone. But I feel like you guys are over here really wanting stability from this person, and they're not in a space where they're willing to give it to you right now. They're not able to give it to you. I think that for you guys, we have worthiness coming up here because there's a need here to work on self-esteem and self-worth as it pertains to relationships, and understand that you are enough and that you don't have to be the one doing all this extra stuff in order to get somebody else on board with you. Like, someone out there is going to naturally be on the same page as you. And when you start off a connection and you're on the same page, it's going to be a lot easier to work in unison with this person to build something stable that you're desiring versus trying to show up and be a teammate to someone who doesn't even want to be on your team, right? That's the vibe I'm getting, is that this person just is not really in a space where they're willing or ready to participate. And it's because they have their own stuff going on in their life that they need to work on. They have unhealed wounds, as this card mentions, that are blocking them from being able to really step into that partner role with you. This person with manifestation and attraction, I feel that they are really needing to work on their self-confidence, their self-esteem. They, I think, need to really work on infusing more joy and happiness into their life in general. Maybe living more in the present moment versus focusing on the past, because this is giving me an energy of still being kind of stuck in the past in some way, whether they're grieving this connection or this person may actually be grieving another connection outside of this one, right? Like an ex or something, like a situation that didn't work out that they're still healing from. And I think that they are in a space where they're needing to really work on releasing and letting that stuff go so that they can be better aligned to attract in the type of life and the type of connections that are what they desire. You know, like, I think this person is needing to work on infusing more joy into their life and, again, living in the present versus continuing to focus on the past. So let's see, pile 3. I want to look into a little bit more energy here. So what else does pile 3 need to know about this connection? Let's start by looking at the joining energies between you both. Clarifying this energy of different pages, please. We have the coffin. Okay. Clarifying my viewer's energy. We have heartbroken. And clarifying your person's energy. The Grim Reaper. Lots of like death energy coming up for them and between the both of you. So like the coffin coming up as the joining energy does talk about endings, which can bring in new beginnings. And I think that that is where you guys are on different pages, because clearly both of you guys are wanting a new beginning, but I think the difference is the type of new beginning that you're wanting. To me, your person is wanting a new beginning for themselves. Like, they're not really focused on new beginnings with this connection. This says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. And I feel that's exactly what this person is working on. Like, they need to work on watering their own garden for a little while. And I think part of them being able to do that is detaching from your connection and really leaving it in the past for right now. You guys over here, I think, are really maybe struggling with the idea, excuse me, of letting this person go. This card talks about being sad, hurt, heartbroken, feeling lost, grieving the loss of a connection. And so I can see why, like, you guys would want to, you know, try to work things out. Like, you're wanting to reconcile. But again, it's like forced, right? Like you're doing too much, it seems, or you're maybe doing too much sounds a little harsh. It's more like you guys are the ones showing up in the spirit of teamwork here. And because this person is not a participant in that, a willing participant in that, you know, you're exerting all the effort. It's one-sided. So, you know, the coffin energy, it talks about endings that bring in new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. And it might be really good for you guys to kind of think about, like, what can I do outside of this person? Like, what, you know, maybe, yes, this is an ending if I let this go, but there's a whole world out there of people that you can connect with, right? New beginnings that are waiting to find you. So it may just be about shifting mindset around, you know, what letting this person go could actually bring to you. So let's see. I would like to see what each of you guys need to work on. So let's see. For pile 3. What does my pile 3 viewer need to work on with regard to this situation? We have rejection. And what does their person need to work on? Okay, we have too risky. Okay. So for your person, it says you feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. So the issue here with this person is that they're not ready, you guys. They feel like opening up their heart and committing to a romantic relationship is risky. They're afraid of getting hurt. Again, going back to the obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So this is something that they're going to have to spend time delving into on their own in their own time. Like they're not going to do it just because you're here wanting to do it with them. Like it has to happen for them when they're ready for it to happen. You know what I mean? And I think that there is a level of awareness that this person has, you know, around this. And that's why there's this energy of letting this connection go. I don't think it's that they don't realize that you're willing to kind of, you know, work with them and show up for them. But they are very much showing up as being in a space of wanting and needing to focus on themselves and their own life right now. And for you, my viewer, we have build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you. So there's a need to kind of, I think, accept that, like, not everyone is for everyone. Rejection is protection. Just because this person may be rejecting you, or maybe you're perceiving them as rejecting you, it doesn't mean that you're not worthy of a relationship. I think there's a message here about kind of getting back out there and exploring to see what else is out there. And through dating people, you're going to, I think, build your confidence because you will see what people like about you versus focusing on what this person maybe didn't like about you or didn't want to do with you. You're going to find other people that are more aligned with you and what you're desiring. So very interesting read, pile 3. As always, please comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Tell me which aspects of this reading you felt resonated the most with your situation and what's been going on with this person. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I do look forward to seeing you then. Bye.